Hello everyone, welcome back to another packing video. We're going to get right into it and pack a Warhammer 2.0 Hot Wheels ID car. And yes, we're going to use a 754 box. Let's see if I'm getting good at this yet. And good's probably not the word. Maybe adequate. Or good enough. Which is the definition of adequate. I think. Okay, here we go. Okay, here's a nice little sale. Porter cable laminate trimmer. Got a 1086 box. I've already kind of eyeballed it when I was selecting the box, and just do this. This is a shippable box it's in now, but we are going to go ahead and do this. So just need to make this box a little longer. Gonna bumping it up against the against that seam. That's a good measure, a good reference. Okay, let's get all my stuff together here. All right. Yeah, we spent, we paid $30 for this at a church sale. Of course, we did look at the comps at first, obviously, because that was a pretty expensive item at a church sale. But, yeah, saw where we could get 90 plus for it, and we sure did. We got the 97 whatever for it, and it sold within a couple of days. So the margins weren't super high, but yeah, that was a good buy, in my opinion. I like that. Especially the part where it sold in a few days. Any item that sells in a few days, that's pretty good. Especially these days. Okay. Like I said, oh, the box that it's in, I actually like packed that up good already. Like I put paper or whatever inside the box so that the contents wouldn't damage it, you know, by bouncing around and whatnot. Alright. Be right back. Didn't write a thank you note. Okay, now I got it. know tools all that well, but I do know, like, as a matter of fact, Candace Candace doesn't know tools that well, and she, I guess she probably looked this up or got interested in it because she saw they had $30 on it and wanted to see why. Okay, that's done. All right, we sold a couple of Hot Wheels Star Wars sets here. And yeah, this, we spent so much time listing Hot Wheels, shipping Hot Wheels and stuff. It's kind of odd because Hot Wheels sales, I mean, we've sold a bunch of it too, so it's not complaining or anything, but Hot Wheels sales are pretty much, they went from like just coming in non-stop to a trickle. That's how it always works though, because your most desirable stuff is going to sell right away, and then your less desirable stuff will just take longer. So, and we don't have like huge volume of this stuff still left anyway, so because we sold it so well at first. Alrighty, that one's done. Okay, next is this Star Wars pre-production art. You can see it's cut funny for some kind of layout thing or something for the newspapers. And yeah, we're going to use a vinyl mailer for this. In my experience, these are just a little, the dimensions are not great for a Gemini comic mailer. It's just a little too big to safely use a Gemini comic. You probably could use one, but it'd be a little tight. And I just don't want to make it that tight. I mean, they paid $25 for one piece of paper here, so I'm trying to make sure that piece of paper gets there perfect. All right, let's see here and right here. Now, I call these vinyl mailers, but anything flat these, I do like to tape these seams so they don't get caught up in the sorting equipment or whatever. Okay, there we go. I sold a Walmart pen. If y'all watched a few of these now, you already know how I'm going to pack this. Bubble ball. It's a Bubble Boy bubble ball. And of course the label is already on it. Quietly one of our best buys ever. These Walmart pens. Alright, that's done. Alright, I sold a whole lot of these I Survived books. I'm going to use a 1086. And we're also going to use a poly mailer. Got some 1512s over here. For us, this, I think that's a 1512. For us, yeah, it's a 1512. 1512s cover the majority of things that we need poly bags for. Clothes, books, whatever. It's like, and once it gets bigger than that, we have clear trash bags with 2 different sizes that covers the rest. So I'm going to bring this all the way down. She really doesn't need padding. Consider not even using a box, but I didn't know how else I was going to. If I didn't use a box, what was I going to do? So I didn't. I guess the other option would be just a poly mailer, but I'm not doing that. Could have done what I would do. I'd be cool, like if I was wanting to use a poly mailer, I'd be cool just using like little scrap cardboard. That would work. And do a wrap with some scrap cardboard and then put that in a poly mailer. That'll work. Or use a box. That's what I did. Pull that tight around that corner. Okay, that's done. Alright, we sold this little parts lot. Motu maybe? I don't remember what this is. Some kind of accessory lot here. All right, we sold a hat. This is a vintage hat. It's a little, see how wide that brim is on it? It's too big for an 864. I think. Actually, I don't even really need to check. Pretty sure it is. So I'm using a 1086. There'd probably be a better box suited. Probably a little small. I don't know what the... 1086 will definitely, so I like that dimension. Could probably go a little, definitely don't need the height. Yeah, I don't know. It's actually kind of close. You could probably cut an inch off each dimension and still be good. All right, use one of our 3-cent bags. It's a Home Depot. I don't even feel like resizing this. This is a Home Depot clear trash bag. Use those a pretty good bit. How much does a hat weigh? See, look, that's still under 12 ounces. That's good. All right, let's pack a jigsaw puzzle. So I have a plan for this. I don't really have long boxes like this. Actually, I do. Do I want to use one? No, I don't. I do have some, or do I? change of plans. I'll use one of the boxes I have. All right, here we go. 16, 12, 10. I don't know why I was considering not using it. It's perfect. It's perfect size in 1 and 2 dimensions. In the 3rd dimension I can fix. So I think I paid $1.20 something a piece for these. Shipped. I got 25 of them from Zoro.com. They are priced, Zoro.com is priced a little higher than Grainger. They are a Grainger company. However, if you order more than $50, the shipping is free. And I have found that they send out a lot of coupons. So I've been getting, I don't know how often, maybe once a week or so, or maybe once every 10 days, or I don't know how often. It's fairly often though. They're sending out either 10 or 15% off coupons, which is nice because, like in the case of the 12-12-12 boxes I ordered, the 12-12-12 boxes are cheaper at Zoro when I order them with a coupon than they are with Grainger whenever I buy them and drive over there to pick them up. And yeah, y'all probably know how I feel about driving over there to pick them up. I mean, it's okay, but having stuff delivered is better, like way better. I mean, the way I look at it, even if a place is only 15 minutes away, that by the time you drive there and back and check in and wait a few minutes, they bring your stuff out, whatever, well, now you're looking at like close to an hour. And yeah, I mean, it just adds up. Not to mention you had to drive over there, used your gas and all that stuff, right? And the time is the big thing. Could have maybe listed some stuff or edited some videos or some other thing, right? So still gonna use Grainger, I'm sure, sometimes, but when I can, I'm probably gonna use Zoro. As long as they keep them coupons coming. All right, that's done. All right, next we're gonna pack some jeans. Got some 517s in here with new with tags. Picked these up at a church sale for $3. Good deal. Sold them for $40. I was surprised. Like, we've sold a good bit of Levi's over the years, and yeah, that price, that when Candace was comping these jeans, I was like, wow, they're selling for that much. But I guess inflation's hitting everybody, right? Even eBay buyers. All right, that's done. All right, next up is a little KitchenAid hand mixer. Let's take a look in here. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go ahead and bubble wrap this guy, because I'm not going to be doing a whole lot of I'm not really going to be doing a whole lot of padding otherwise. Make sure I protect this thing from itself mostly. Little attachments here. Stick those right there. Yeah, the box I'm using for this is it's going to be pretty snug, but this is one where I thought that was fine. All right, I'm using a 10/8/6. Yeah, I thought a snug box is fine. This isn't really a shippable box here. I would never consider doing that anyway. Not with that, but it's close. Like, it's just as sturdy as this box, if not a little more. So, okay, there we go. That's good. I'll use a couple pieces of bubble wrap here. And we'll drop it in and close it up. Got this at a garage sale for $2. Good little deal. That's a garage sale kind of thing, right? 2 into 25. That's good garage sale stuff. Okay. Here we go. Look at that. It's like it was made for it. Check that out. That's awesome. Okay. Yeah, I'm happy with this pack. I couldn't believe how perfectly it fit. Okay, that's done. Okay, we sold Brightest Day Dead Man. He's somewhat new. He's new with some of his some of the inner packing, but he doesn't have the card. The card must have been in really bad shape. A lot of action figure buyers don't care. I mean, they're not going to pay full card price, but they're still a pretty good market without card for most of them. Okay, we have some scentsy stuff here. It's a little bigger. I did get another one of those 16, 12, 10 boxes to pack it in. And I have some pressure here. Not really. But I had well, we had a question come in on Macari, and she asked if these would be shipped in a separate box, like in another box, like not shipped in this box, like just put a label on it. And I was like, no, they're going in a box for sure. And I thought about it for a second. I was like, well, you know what, maybe I'm a little out of line here, but I said, if you'd like to see examples of our packing, we have a YouTube channel of the same name as this account where I show a lot of packing. And then a few hours later, she bought it. So I have kind of made a claim here that this is going to be packed really well, basically. So now I've got to follow through, right? It's not going far. It's going to Texas. It's probably going to be like $8 pack or something like that. It's not going to be, let's see. I've got to take some off of this box or it's going to, I'm going to get hit with the dimensional. So I think this ought to do it. I'm planning on putting some flaps back into this thing. The top flaps here, I'm leaving those because those are going to be, look how much strength you get. Look at all that cardboard right here. So that's good strength. Then I did actually just cut off like a little while ago. Let's see, let me go to my little thing here. Let's see, which ones is it? This? I don't know if it's that or not. Is that it? They look too big, but they'll fit. So I can do that. That'll work. Okay. So yeah, I'm not too worried about it. Now, they are breakable, but they are also, let me show you. But they got all this styrofoam and bubbles and all that stuff in there, and this is the same way. So they don't move in here. These are packed. These are ready to go. What am I doing now? Oh, I'm just going to, well, let me see something real quick. Yeah, let's go in like that. That's it. Okay. 2, 3, 4 of those. Okay, what else am I doing? Oh, I'm putting this cardboard in the bottom of this box. Double wallet. There we go. Nice and strong. Now let me see how much room I'm going to have for paper. Not a lot. Not much at all. Just a little bit. So I can't go thick at all on the bottom there. Okay. And then just need to fill in. And I might run out of paper. I've been on this roll for a couple of weeks now, I think. But we've got another roll ready to go. And that's one thing I need to go look at, see if Zorro sells that paper or not. Oh, that's pretty tight right there. Here we go, right on top of that. Okay, how do I want to do this? I don't want to do it. I'm going to do it like this time. I change up the way I do this. Let me give it a shake. Yeah, that's good. She should be happy with this. Alright, good to go, I hope. Alright, sold some little scentsy melts, and I was kind of surprised. I printed out it's a Mercari sale, printed out the label. It automatically printed out a hazard label. Ground transport only kind of thing. That's good. I don't know that scentsy is really a hazard. But yeah, I thought that was interesting. So I mean, this is it melts, but I don't know. I don't know if they could, like, do they consider, are candles considered hazardous? I mean, they're flammable, but I mean, they have to be lit. Like, I don't see how I don't see how a candle or something, or like this, would be like, I think I would consider a piece of paper to actually be more flammable than either one of those. But yeah, I am glad to see it looks like Mercari is trying to follow the hazmat rules though. Because if it doesn't need to go, if it doesn't need the hazard sticker isn't really hurting anything. It might get there a little slower, but that's it. All right, that's done. All right, sold a fur coat for a Build-A-Bear. $864. Could have used a poly mailer too. All right, the weight was the same either way, so I went with the box. All right, all'Italiana. This cookbook, believe it or not, doesn't look like much, right? It's just a cookbook, but it's actually one of our better buys we've ever made. We bought, a lot of y'all are probably familiar if you've been watching the channel for a while, so bear with me. But we went to an estate sale last year, and they had a little over, I think it was right, it was a little over 200 of these books, and we made a deal on all of them. What did we pay? 50 cents? Did we pay 50 cents a piece? I don't remember. Was it either 50 cents or $1? 60 cents? I don't remember. Something like that. It wasn't over $1 a piece. And we bought them all. And so far, I'd really have to look. I'm not sure how many we've sold. It's got to be, let me go and get the next thing. Okay, another Etsy order, this little creamer or pitcher thing. And what was I saying? Oh, yeah, as far as the count of how many of those cookbooks we've sold, without looking, you know what, I know we've sold them on more than one platform, though. That's the thing. Without looking, I would guess we sold somewhere between, we've sold at least 60. Oh, you know what I'm going to do? This picture. Sorry, I'm trying to do two things at once. I'm going to stuff the cavity. Just a little bit of bubble wrap. Anytime I can stuff a hollow cavity on something breakable, I do it. Just have a little piece of the extra bubble wrap. Okay. Somewhere between, I would guess, somewhere between 60 and 100, and I absolutely have no idea how many it is. It's somewhere around there. Could look at our records, or I could probably even just go look at Terapeak to at least get eBay, to get some rough eBay numbers. You could look at Terapeak and see. Okay, yeah, that's good. And then what I was going to do with this, because it's kind of pricey, especially for something like that, it's kind of pricey. Just going to do like I like to call this like a pseudo double box. Not really a double box, but a little just in case packing. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that's a good pack. All right, just for fun, I'm gonna guess how many. Now you see there are a few Italianas that sold that we didn't sell. on eBay, but I would say probably 95% of them we did. There we go, that's done. All right, one more thing for today. A lot of 2 Carhartt work pants, fire resistant. This is a Poshmark sale. Which we don't sell a ton on Poshmark, but I guess we don't do horrible on Poshmark, considering we don't really have that much listed there. I'm always happy to get a sale there, though. Okay. That's kind of heavy. Oh boy. I wonder if did I go over 5 pounds? If I've been over 5 pounds, oh man. Is it 5 pounds you can't go over? Let me see. What is that? Oh goodness. Okay, good. We got lucky. Although I'm not sure if we got lucky or not. I don't know if we allowed for that or not. But anyway, we're not over, so we can just use the regular label, which is a good thing. I just printed it up. I'll see y'all again tomorrow. All right, we're back, and we're packing another game, and I learned my lesson from last time. I know exactly what to do. Because last time I packed something similar to this, not the exact same, but it was just a stack like this. Approximately the same size. But that time I chose to do like cut up a box and then wrap and stuff and then put that into a box. Well, I'm not doing that this time. That was when I was editing that video. I was like, oh my gosh, this is painfully time consuming with no payoff. So this time I'm just gonna put it in a box twice, which is the same thing. Sometimes occasionally I'll make things harder than they need to be. Well, one good thing, like when I do edit these shipping videos, I can't lie, it's hard. It's hard because I actually, I'm packing this now and then I gotta watch myself pack it again to edit the video. And I'll never put something out without watching it first, ever, never. So I'll watch through it, but what I do get out of it though when I watch through while I'm editing, it's mostly watching. There's not a whole lot of editing going on, but I'll self-critique. I'll say, oh man, why did I do it like that? Next time I need to do this. Sometimes it's a little easier to critique yourself. Critique yourself if you're watching. Like, not too many people get to watch themselves pack because you're doing it. So, nice little chance for me to critique myself and maybe improve a little. Oh, I don't need to. You know what? Since I put all this tape on this one, I'm gonna go ahead and make this will be the outer box here, because I don't need all that tape on the inner one. We're doing a box and a box, and they're both the same size boxes, which means they are going to be be a little tight, be a little snug getting it in there. It'll get in there though. Put one more, just using 2-inch tape on the interior box. Okay. There will be some resizing going on too. It's kind of weird because we have this. Just dropped in there. It's like whoa, floated down. And then we have these dice. Those dice are fine, but it does mean that it's gonna come up like here instead. Oh, which means, okay, I can't do that. I want to resize it down just a little bit, but I can't use this. So how much can I resize it? I'm good right here. Just gonna eyeball it. Here, dice. In some other universe, some parallel universe, I'm packing this. And at the end of packing it, I'm telling y'all what a great job I did packing this, and then I look over here and the dice, I forgot to put the dice in the box. But no, not in this universe, not today. Okay, that's good. Take this guy up. I think my big going, like with the shipping these board games, I've been using some 3-inch tape. I already use a lot of 3-inch tape anyway, but get me shipping something big, I'm really gonna go. Really gonna use it. All right, let's see if we can squeeze this guy in here. Usually there's one, you got to get it as straight as possible. So once it tilts, it makes it dimensions, the apparent dimensions to the box you're going into, makes it harder. Okay, I just need a box stretcher. Okay, now that. I'm trying to avoid this. I'm trying to avoid this ripping all the way down. No big deal if it does. It's caught on something. All right, let's see. There we go. I think it never got in there. Come on, get in. We're just ripping all the way down. I mean, it's fine. It's not going to matter. It's just I didn't want it to. You know what? Here's the problem right here. Look at that corner. There, I just need to dull that corner. I think that should do it. No? Okay. You know what? If it's gonna rip, I might as well control it. What the heck was I catching on? I don't know. Man, that did not go. Did not go as planned there. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna get this side squared away first. Or at least positioned first, and then I can crank on that other one. Okay. I mean, this pack is fine. The only thing I don't love, they're going to think the box got damaged. Ugh, am I really sending this out? I am. There we go. All right, tape time. This did not go as planned. Oh boy. That's all right. The next pack will be smooth. In an alternate universe, there's an alternate universe somewhere where that didn't happen. Okay. Get that seam. What else we got here? Where else we at? Okay, that's good. All right, we have an R2-D2 here. This thing is super cool, y'all. Candace is testing it out yesterday. We filmed a little video to put in there, and this guy was cool. At one point he turns and tries to flee, it looked like. So first thing I'm going to do with this guy is his side legs. I don't even know what you call those. The legs on the side are somewhat spring loaded, so I can do this and just kind of hold them up like that. Let's see. I'll go around. Be able to go around with tape and lock them down a little better. Let's do some general bubble wrap on them real quick. Come back the other way. Got a loose idea how I'm going to do this. It's kind of big. And then I'm going to go around the sides a couple times. Okay. We've got a couple of boxes already pulled out. That I think will do just perfectly here. Go. Oh, something else that has to go into this one is this little radio. Not a radio, it's an alarm clock. It doesn't have a radio at all. It's got like a thermometer and moon phase, etc., etc. So the box I am choosing to use, or boxes, because I think I'm going to go with two of them. 16, 12, 10. I'm going to cut the end off. I think we're just going to do this with it. And I even have plans for the that side I cut out just now. Okay. I pulled too long there. Ugh. Okay, let's wrap it around. All right, so I'm gonna make up two sides like that. in those end pieces. My thought is that I'll wrapple R2 up in those cardboards that I cut off there. This one is kind of raggedy looking, so this will be the one that slides into the other one. Yeah, these boxes are going to slide together, and that's going to give me the extra length that I need, because R2 is a little longer than just one of these boxes. It'll give me the extra length that I need, and it'll also give me double wall across most of the sides and bottom. Y'all know how I love that double wall. That's the thing there. Okay, so let's do a test fit. All right, R2, I like that fit. Look, it doesn't have a ton of room on the sides, which is the reason I want to come back with some cardboard. You know what? When I put them in though, I'll put them in like this. So that's all behind the double wall. And then I do have this box here. This box, man, I don't know. I'm real close. I'm sending the box separate. Because if I make this box bigger to fit that box, I'm going to increase the cost of the shipping by probably $3-4 anyways. So why not just send it separate? It's probably going to cost like $6 to ship that. So I'll just do that. All right, now let me see what I'm going to do with this wrap. The other thing when I was thinking when Candace was listing this is, man, I don't want to ship this. It's fine. It's fun. We have some content here, right? Let's see. This might work. Yeah. Why not? That'll fit. We'll just do exactly that. This is the area that I think is like the most critical. It's right here. Okay. Just hold. I just want to kind of hold this together a little bit. And I will come back. I just want to get some idea of the basic size shape. I can come back, put some paper in there, stuff it. Now this part is it's going to have so much room. It doesn't need the extra cushion stuff. All right, so let's see. So R2 going to ride like this. Okay. That is a little tall. I can just kind of do that or whatever. All right, so I got to get paper in there though. So let's do that now. I gotta stuff this cavity with paper. Am I overcomplicating things yet? All right. I'm trying to see which way I want them to go. I do need some more paper there. Okay. I think I want them to go like this. Okay, and then paper under his head. And around him. Make sure I don't shove them too far forward because I want them to be pretty equally spaced. That whole thing, it's kind of a little more up in there. I think we're pretty close. Let me see how I feel about this. Gotta close it. Okay, I feel good about this. I like it. I do wish I could have fit that in there, but I feel like, and I would if I could, but I feel like this is best. There's a lot of cardboard getting used here. It's a good thing. Oh man, I wish I would have tucked that. No, I still can because the box isn't attached. Okay, yeah, I can do that and I can slide it. Let's see. There. Okay, here, I got it. But now that's not covered up sufficiently. Okay, flat back out. I'm gonna really crank on this guy. Okay. Tell y'all what, this one is, there's a pack here, y'all. All right, I had to change my battery. Change my battery out. I burned through so many GoPro batteries doing these packing videos. This was a fun little pack, huh? I wasn't really dreading this pack either. Okay, it's kind of a weird size / shape. All right, R2, Godspeed. Okay, we sold a Johnny Lightning car set, Monopoly set, I think. I had it in this box. I used to get asked about pre-packing all the time, and I would always say no, not going to do it. I did it. I did want to take a quick peek at it anyway. This is pre-packed, 100%. It's kind of nice after that last pack, can't lie. But yeah, the reason you don't, or not you, the reason we don't pre-pack most things is that the biggest reason is just the sheer size of everything. There's 3 reasons. I'll talk about them on the next pack. That's done. This is crazy, y'all. This thing is 4 pounds. Shipping to Texas for $6.62. What a deal. We're going to pack some shoes now. These little Roxy shoes are new. We go with a 12-10-4. I hate it when the boxes do that. Just gotta squeeze them. Yeah, this is pretty. Oh, you know what? I gotta get more paper. Got another roll behind me. Got to refill. Grab it real quick. Oh, heavy fresh roll. Huh, look at all this. It's all split right there. You got cut before or something. That's weird. These first few pieces might come off as like sheets. That's alright. Okay. So yeah, we're just gonna bag the shoes. They are new without box. Well, now they're gonna have a box. Fresh roll of paper. Also my last roll of paper, I think. So the next order we make, it'll probably be a few days, but next order we make, we'll order a couple more rolls of paper. That is one thing I could do without bubble wrap before I could do without my paper now. That's done. All right, the last label we printed was the last label on the roll. Swap this out real quick. I buy these generic Dymo labels. I haven't done the math lately. I think they work out to about, I think it used to be like less than 2 cents a label or something. We don't have to buy them very often, I'll tell you that. Because it comes with just a ton. I don't remember what the case says, 24 or 36 of these. All right, ready to roll. Okay, we have a battle hammer, like a scenery board thing, and then there's also some tokens in there. Got a flat pack. That stuff is all sealed. think I can get away with 3 panels there. Save the other panel for another pack for another day. And what I like to do whenever I do a wrap with this, oh yeah, this is going to work out. I like to, when I can, just depends on what it is, I like to fold it like this. Okay, let me go ahead and get that secured so I don't have to worry about it. And then on these flaps, I think I will have to cut down like right here. Like right here. What I do is I come back and I fold them over like this. And it makes the box super ugly. Which is not why I do it. I mean, like, I don't particularly care if the box is ugly or not, but mostly we do this for strength. I'll go ahead and go across through here real quick. Piece of tape. Yeah, and we're going to do the same thing. Oh, I didn't realize it was going to be that tight there. Okay, well, this guy, I hope he likes this because it's going to be really ugly looking, but it's probably going to be real close to indestructible. Come on, post office, give this one your best. When you fold those flaps over like this, like we're doing here, it is so strong. Ridiculously strong. Okay. But this package is not going to make it's not a show package, that's for sure. Okay. Yeah. I can't lie, if I got this package, I'd be like, what is this crap? And then when I opened it, I'd be like, all right, that's packed well. So. Oh yeah, I like it. Oh, yeah, that's strong. Like Warhammer. Okay, we're back to our lacrosse radio. And when possible, the reason I'm packing it now. Oh wait, I was gonna say something else. I'll let y'all hanging on something. Oh man, a long time ago. All right, let me. Well, the reason I'm packing this now is I like to pack them in order as much as possible, because whenever I make these videos, it makes it easier for me to grab the little thumbnail so I can stick them in. Okay. There we go. Yeah, we'll resize it. Oh, I don't need this extra. Yeah, right there. All the way down. Sometimes I have trouble tightening it right there in that position, so I'll kind of hold it in place. But oh yeah, what I was talking about earlier. I'm gonna stay on it this time. So if we pre-packed everything when we listed it, I don't know how much bigger it would, how much more space this inventory would take up, but it would be a lot. It would probably take up like 5 times more room. Okay, which we just don't have. Don't want to have either. So that's the main reason. Then that's enough right there. But also, Every time you had a question, you'd have to unpack it. Every time, anytime someone bought more than one item, you would have to repack. And the other reason is, at some point, castle time. At some point, also, not all items sell, right? So if you never sell the item, you did all that work for nothing. All right, this is a castle in here. I'm probably just going to send it double boxed. I just wanted to see how well packed it was. And it was pretty close. So I'm going to put this box into another box. I definitely charged for the shipping. This isn't super expensive or anything, but it is pretty breakable. As a matter of fact, most of those castles I listed, most of them had some defect or another somewhere, but I got them super cheap. I paid on average about $2. So I don't know, it wasn't an awesome buy. It was okay. It's kind of in a hurry on my comps at the time, and if I would have paid a little more attention to the condition, I may have just passed on them. Okay, let's see. Whoa. All right. How low can we go? We can go a little low. I don't want to fill all that in. Fill that much in there. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna make up a thank you card. I didn't stick one in, did I? I didn't put one in there, huh? Well, if I did, they'll get two. I'll thank them twice. All right, got that made up. Eva. I know for a fact I didn't put one in there because I would have remembered that name. Little paper on the sides. We don't have to go too crazy here. This is a case where the that castle in here, it's actually it's really well packed in that interior box. I would almost feel good about shipping it. I think it would probably make it in that interior box at least 90% of the time, maybe more. That's not quite high enough though. All right. We want to be up around 99%. Somewhere, or maybe a little higher. Well, a lot higher. We don't have a 1% damage rate. Of course, in fairness, a lot of the stuff we ship isn't going to get damaged. Really can't be damaged. That's done. Okay, we have an interesting combo order here. We have Incredible Hulk, pre-production art, layout sheets, whatever you want to call these. This thing's kind of floppy though. So we'll handle that in a second. Then we have a Skeletor ornament, and we have a Walmart pen. And we have a 12-10-4 box, which, yeah, this will fit perfect. So what I'm going to do first, I'm going to take this out of here. This is really old waxy protector thing here, and it's floppy. And I'm going to use, I have some of these bags and boards. And this is actually magazine size, not comic book size. So that fits perfectly in there. Okay, much better. And now I'll feel better about it riding at the bottom of the box. Good. And there we go. All right, you just ride there, you'll be fine. And I'm gonna put that Walmart pen inside a Skeletor. I'll write them a little note letting them know. Okay. You know what, I have so many of these dividers that go in between. Let me get a better one. I end up with tons of these little pieces of paper. They go in between these at like intervals of 10 or so. All right. Walmart pen packed with Skeletor. Okay. There we go. I think that's my last eBay order of the day to pack. But we still got some more. Got some 3 Macari ones to go for the end of the video. Oh, I did the ends on this one, I forgot. For some reason. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Alright. Okay, we got this for free actually when we bought some other games, and then I opened it up and I said, hey, there's not a game in here, so I'm not going to want this one. And then she said, oh, you could just have it. And yeah, I ended up selling it too. I was going to use a scrap, but I'm afraid it's going to be just a little too wide. Now it's not. It's snug though. It's not too tight. See, look, it still slides in. Watch. This is a snug one. Okay. All right, we have some Disney Princess books sold on Macari. Good little sale. One of my little niches is looking for book lots when I can. I like it because it allows me to buy stuff at garage sales that I might, where normally I might it might be a dry run. And anytime you have a dry run in a garage sale, you wasted time and gas. It doesn't mean you want to buy, it doesn't mean you want to force a buy everywhere you go, but I like to have little, stuff like this that I can pick up that others aren't necessarily looking out for. So don't tell anybody. Not that this is any kind of like huge secret or anything. Books. People buy books. It's not a secret. That's been going on for years, but for thousands of years, I guess, or however long since the printing press. All right, that's done. I don't know where that conversation went there. Okay, next, Noah's Pals. Little animals. And yeah, they're like a hard, I guess they're like a hard, real hard plastic, I think. Yeah, I think that's what they are. We actually picked these up at a, so what am I gonna do? I'm gonna do a 1086. We actually picked those up at a an auction. We actually went to an auction this past Saturday. We sold stuff, and we did pretty well. We sold a little over 600 worth of stuff that we didn't want to sell on eBay. And yeah, it went really well. But while we were there, we were like, we weren't planning on buying anything, but if something popped out, we were going to buy it. Mostly just kind of, we're mostly just there trying to kind of scout out and see what people are buying there at that auction. To kind of guide us to know what to bring there and what to not bring there. We have a little better idea. But while we were there, we bid on this, and that's it. Candace saw that these had a little value. We did have to bid against somebody else, but they stayed in to like 30, and then we got these at 32.50. I think it was 32.50. And then we're gonna end up making, I figured it up earlier that we're gonna end up making about $48 profit on these things, because we are paying for the shipping on this because of Macari. But yeah, this is something we just picked up while we're sitting there watching our own stuff sell, and it worked out. That's kind of nice. It's kind of like going to a movie where you get paid to go to it, right? I never anticipated they would sell this fast though, because Candace listed them yesterday and they sold yesterday on Macari. And I especially didn't expect them to sell on Macari for some reason. I don't know why. It didn't occur to me. Candace was a little disappointed. She thought these were all new. But it turned out they were not. She was thinking she was going to list them all individually for like, I don't know, 20 bucks a piece or something. But this worked out better. Not better than that, but it worked out fine. Get in and out with one sale and done. I like that better. The individual selling for 20 would have been a lot more money, but this is still good. So hopefully next time we go back to the auction to sell stuff, we can find something like this every time. That'd be nice. Guys are heavier than I expected. The good thing is this is going to it's going pretty close by. Georgia maybe. This This will probably, it's probably going to be about $7 to ship. All right, that's going to be it for this one. Thanks so much for watching. I will see y'all again in the next packing video. Bye, y'all.